Hello students, in this video we'll see how to convert an infix expression to postfix expression using stacks. This concept is already explained in the class. Again, we'll have a quick recap of converting an infix expression to postfix expression. Okay, consider this is the expression given q equal to a plus b star c. This is the expression. Expression consists of operators, operands and parenthesis. Here you can see this is the left parenthesis and this we call it as a right parenthesis, and the alphabets A, B, C, whether it is in a capital or small letters, we call those as an operands, and the symbols plus, star, minus, division, exponent. So all these things we call it as a operators. So expression consists of operators, operands and parentheses. So this is the given infix expression. We have to convert this expression, infix expression, to postfix expression. To do that, the first step is you have to add left and right parenthesis to the given expression. Whatever the expression it is, you have to add left parenthesis to the starting of the expression and you have to add right parenthesis to the ending of the expression. Step 2 is scan the expression from left to right. After adding left parenthesis and right parenthesis, you have to start scanning the expression from left to right. That is from the starting of the expression to the ending of the expression. While scanning, you have to follow the procedure. The procedure is, if you encounter left parenthesis, that has to be pushed onto the stack. If you encounter operands, that is A, B, C, whatever it is, all those operands has to be placed in the postfix expression. If you encounter operators like plus, minus, star, division, exponent, all those operators has to be pushed onto the stack. If you encounter right parenthesis, then you have to pop all the elements from the stack till you get left parenthesis in the stack and you have to cancel it. Okay, so this is very important. You need to remember while converting an infix expression to postfix expression. We'll see the operator precedence. Different operators has its own priority and precedence. We'll see the precedence. Always the first priority is given for parenthesis, that is brackets, left parenthesis and the right parenthesis. After that, the priority is given for the highest priority is exponent. This is an exponent operator. You can write like this or you can write like this also, exponent. After that, the next higher level priority is given for star and division. After that, the lowest level priority or precedence is given for plus and minus. So first priority is for brackets, next it is exponent, and next it is star and division, and next the lowest level is plus or minus. Okay, so this is the operator precedence, which is very important while converting infix to postfix expression. Okay, so as I told you, while scanning the expression, if you encounter any operators, those operators has to be pushed onto the stack, correct? While pushing, you have to compare that operator with the operator which is already present on the top of the stack. I have taken 4 cases. We'll see how the operator has to be pushed onto the stack. Okay, consider now you have encountered plus operator and you have to push this onto the stack. Okay, see, this is the stack I have taken. On the stack already there is an operator star on the top of the stack. Now what you have to do is, before pushing, now you have to compare this operator with the operator to be pushed. Now you can see that the star is having highest priority when compared to plus. Here star is having highest priority than the plus, correct? So if the operator on the stack is having highest priority than the operator which has to be pushed, in that case what happens is, now star is having highest priority than plus, correct? Now what happens is, the star will come out of the stack and the new plus is placed on the top of the stack. Okay, so if the operator on the stack is having highest priority, then this operator will come out. The new operator is placed on the top of the stack. Okay, second case. In the second case, consider you want to push star onto the stack. Now we already have a plus symbol on the top of the stack. Now we have to compare this with this. Okay, now you can see that the operator on the stack is having least priority than star, correct? Now what happens is, the new operator with the highest priority is placed on the top of the stack. Okay, the third case is, consider you want to push the plus onto the stack. Here we already have a same plus. If both the operators, that is operators to be pushed and the operators on the top of the stack is same, in that case what happens is, the operator remains as it is in the stack, and this operator will be placed in the postfix expression. Okay, here I have taken the example of plus. If both the operators is same, one operator in the stack remains as it is, the new operator has to be placed in the expression. In the case 4, consider you want to push the plus operator onto the stack and there are no operators to compare on the stack. In that case, what happens is this plus will be placed on the top of the stack. Okay, so these 4 cases always you have to remember while evaluating an expression. Okay, so if you encounter left parenthesis, push that left parenthesis onto the stack. If you encounter right parenthesis, then pop all the elements from the stack till you encounter left parenthesis on the stack and you have to cancel it. If you encounter any operands like A, B, C, whether it is in small letter or a capital letter, that has to be placed in the postfix expression. If you encounter any operators, plus, minus, star, whatever it is, then you have to push it onto the stack. While pushing, you have to compare the operator which is already present on the top of the stack. All these things are very important while solving an expression. Okay, so I've taken one example and we'll see how to convert an infix expression to postfix expression. See, here I've taken one example. Okay, what is the first step? The first step in evaluating infix expression is you have to add left parenthesis and right parenthesis. That is, you have to add left parenthesis to the starting of the expression and the right parenthesis to the ending of the expression. So we have done with the first step. The second step is you have to scan the expression from left to right. That is, from the starting of the expression to ending of the expression. So to do that, you have to write this tabular column. In the tabular column, you have to write symbol scanned, stack and postfix expression. Symbol scanned, you have to write all the operators, operands, left parenthesis and the symbol scan separately. Nodi, first left parenthesis barkondilla nanu. Next to A inda barkondogi A plus left parenthesis B star C minus left parenthesis. So you have to write all the symbols separately like this. Okay. So the next, after writing that, what you have to do is you have to scan each symbol. The first we have what? Left parenthesis. What you have to do? When you encounter left parenthesis, that has to be pushed onto the stack. So I place that left parenthesis onto the stack. Next is A. What you have to do? A is an operand that has to be placed in the postfix expression. Next is plus. When you encounter operators, that operators has to be pushed onto the stack, correct? So before pushing, you have to compare. Now you can see that there are no operators on the stack to compare. When there are no operators to compare, what you have to do? You have to just put this plus on the top of the stack. Postfix expression remains as it is. Next, again left parenthesis, what you have to do? You have to push it onto the top of the stack. Before we had left parenthesis and plus, again you have to push this new left parenthesis onto the stack. Postfix expression A remains as it is. When you encounter B, what you have to do? B has to be placed in the postfix expression. Next, you have encountered star. Star you have to push onto the stack and you have to compare. There are no operators to compare. So what you have to do? You just push star on the top of the stack and the postfix expression AB remains as it is. Next it is C. C. What you have to do? Place this C in the postfix expression and the operators on the stack remains as it is. Next it is minus. Now you have to push the operator minus onto the stack. Before pushing, you have to compare this minus with star. See, when you compare this minus with star, the operator in the stack is having highest priority, correct? Now what happens is, the star will come out of the stack and it will be placed in the postfix expression and this minus will be placed on the top of the stack. Since star is having the highest precedence than minus, priority or precedence both are same. So what we have done, star has to be taken out of the stack and the new operator minus is placed on the top of the stack. Again it is left parenthesis. What you have to do? Place this left parenthesis on the top of the stack and the postfix expression remains as it is. D. D is an operand. Place it in the postfix expression. Division. Division operator. See, you have to compare. There are no operators to compare. You just push division operator onto the top of the stack and this expression remains as it is. E. E is what? E is an operand. Place this in an expression. This is an exponent operator. Now you have to compare this with this. The operator on the top of the stack is having least priority. So this exponent operator is placed above the lowest priority operator. So plus the exponent operator is placed on the top of the stack. Postfix expression remains as it is. Again it is F. F has to be placed on the postfix expression. Next we have encounter right parenthesis. When you encounter right parenthesis, what you have to do? If it is an left parenthesis, push it onto the stack. If it is a right parenthesis, then you have to pop all the elements from the stack till you encounter a left parenthesis and you have to cancel it. See, we have left parenthesis here. So what we have to do? First you have to push the exponent operator, then you have to push division operator, and we have encountered with left, so we have to cancel this left parenthesis. Okay, so the elements on the stack remains with this. So we have removed exponent, division and also left parenthesis, and we are left with this in the stack, and this is the postfix expression. Okay, next is star. Now you have to push it onto the stack and you have to compare it. The operator on the stack is having less priority, so star will be placed above that, and this is the expression remains as it is. G has to be placed in the postfix expression and the stack remains as it is. Right parenthesis, again we have encountered with the right parenthesis. Now you have to pop all the elements from the stack till you encounter left parenthesis and you have to cancel it. First we have to pop top element, star is popped out, and then we have popped out the minus and we have cancelled this left parenthesis. Okay, so next is star. Again you have to compare. The operator on the stack is having less priority. Now what happens is star is placed on the, see, the operator on the stack is having less priority, correct? So now what happens is star here, plus is having less priority than star. Now what happens is star is placed on the top of the stack, and this is the expression remains as it is. H, we have encountered with H, place this H in the expression. Next we have encounter right parenthesis, pop all the elements till you encounter left parenthesis and you have to cancel it. First I have taken star out, okay, then I have taken plus out, and now we have encountered with left parenthesis and we have to cancel it. Okay, so we have this is the final expression, and we have see, this is the final expression, and we have converted an infix expression to postfix expression. See, when you evaluate an infix expression to postfix expression, how to find out whether you have done is correct or wrong means, see here you can observe that we have scanned all the symbols, we have reached the end of the expression, and also the stack is empty. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ಸ್ನು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ empty stack bandre, then whatever you have done is correct. Okay, if you are left with any operators or parentheses in the stack, that means you have done wrong. Okay, so here the thing is, when you encounter the end of the expression, a stack should be empty, so that whatever the expression you have done is correct, whatever you have evaluated is correct. So this is the final postfix expression. Okay, so this is how to convert an infix expression to postfix expression, and also I want you to solve this two infix expression to postfix expression. See, convert this these two infix expression to postfix expression. So these are the questions given in the previous year question paper for 6 marks. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can text me. Thank you.